Let's make it a good day.
Welcome back. Hey, jump on the old Facebook. Tell me your cruise complaints. I'd love to hear them. Welcome back. It's one of the biggest and most influential tech events of the year. The Consumer Electronics shows where companies unveil the latest and greatest products, gadgets, gizmos. And the Gadget Guy, Steve Greenberg, was, of course, there last week, and he's sharing some of his favorites. Take a look.
CES 2025 is huge. 2.5 million square feet of exhibits. And sure, there are a lot of self-driving cars and robots, but the overall theme this year, artificial intelligence, AI. It's everywhere and in just about everything. There are dishwashers with AI, a barbecue with AI, a self-cleaning cat litter box with AI, a snore-stopping pillow with AI, home gym equipment with AI, even a Japanese makeup projector with AI. This is the Roborock Saros Z70. It's the first robotic vacuum cleaner with a mechanical arm and artificial intelligence. OmniGrip is a foldable robotic arm that can put away small objects such as socks, underwear, sandals, anything under a half a pound. This robotic vacuum cleaner uses AI to navigate vacuuming and mopping. And with this mechanical arm, the Roborock Saros Z70 becomes a robotic personal assistant. For more information, go to global.roborock.com. Next, this is BeatBot AquaSense 2 Ultra. It features AI pool mapping. It's the first to use front camera, infrared sensors, and ultrasonic sensors to map the pool. BeatBot is the only robotic pool cleaner that's a 5-in-1 pool cleaner. It cleans the pool's floor, walls, water line, water surface, and even purifies the water in the pool. Another cool feature of this unit, after the initial cleaning, it uses AI to scan the pool again to see if it missed any debris so it can go after that debris. Find out more at beatbot.com. This is the WeWalk Smart Cane 2. Now, this cane could help 250 million visually impaired people worldwide. Now, it's from WeWalk, but why is it here in the TDK booth? Because TDK technology made this possible. This WeWalk Smart Cane 2 uses AI and TDK's advanced ultrasonic sensors, motion sensors, and MEMS microphones to detect any obstacles, give navigation information, and it's able to give information about local stores and restaurants.
Take me to Starbucks.
One Starbucks, 210 meters.
The WeWalk Smart Cane 2 is available for pre-orders at WeWalk.io. You never know who you're going to bump into at CES, and I found singer-songwriter will.i.am right over here. Hey, how you doing? So you're with XBoom. What is XBoom?
XBoom is an amazing array of speakers, and with our architecture at FYI, radio.fyi, you're able to engage with AI radio.
It's AI radio combined in the speaker.
Boom.
Wow. This is the Asus ZenBook A14. It's the world's lightest Copilot plus PC. It's super thin and weighs less than 2.5 pounds. Besides having AI on board, the A14 also has a 14-inch OLED screen, a battery that lasts 32 hours, and it's fully encased in Asus exclusive Ceraluminum, which means it's smudge and scratch resistant. Best of all is the price. Similar PCs with similar specs start at $1,200 to $1,800. The A14 starts at under $900. Check it out at asus.com. This is the Lithen Wave electric toothbrush. It was recognized by Time magazine as one of the best inventions of the year. It's the first electric toothbrush made from titanium, and it's also the world's first toothbrush that combines both 66,000 sonic vibrations per minute with an up and down brushing motion that provides 6 times better plaque removal than any other electric toothbrush. The toothbrush syncs to an app that allows you to customize your brushing experience, and it's available on Amazon. And finally, this is Libra Live. It's the world's first stringless smart guitar, and obviously you don't need too much talent to play it. That's why I can play it. From CES 2025, I'm Steve Greenberg.
Not to be confused with Steven Tyler. That's right, yeah. Steve will be back after the break with a few other cool gadgets he found right after this. Back in a moment. That toothbrush is cool. Welcome back. Before the break, you saw Gadget Guy Steve Greenberg show off some fancy products from the Consumer Electronics Show in Vegas. Audience, give it up. Steve joins us live now with some more. Hi, buddy. Hey, I got to tell you, I liked all those things, but that walking stick, man, that's going to help so many people, Steve.
And you know, we always just think about tech as just these frivolous, like luxury items, but some of these things can really be life-changing. I mean, that's a game changer for a visually impaired person to make that cane do so much more than just tell you what's on the ground. It tells you about your whole surroundings. So yeah, I was really excited to find that.
That's awesome. Okay, you have a fancy wall plug to kick us off. What's this?
Well, this is interesting because you and I think of the same age where we know the name Emerson. Do you remember the name Emerson? My clock radio when I was in third grade was an Emerson, and they've been around since the early 1900s with the first radio phonograph. Well, they're still around, and this plug right here is theirs. But first I'll show you, demonstrate it for a second. Hey, Emerson, lights off. Went off. Hey, Emerson, lights on. Okay, that's great, but we already have products that do that. What's amazing about that product is there's no hub, no app, no Wi-Fi needed. It literally, you plug it in, and within a couple of seconds, you teach it your voice, and it's ready to go. It's that simple. And I think the biggest obstacle people have with a lot of tech, especially older people, is that the setup is so hard. I have to sync it to my Wi-Fi. This has none of that. You plug it in, and they have other products. They have, air cookers and other things out there that are, again, all voice controlled, no Wi-Fi needed, no hub.
And doesn't it monitor energy use too, buddy?
Yeah, absolutely. It monitors energy use as well, but really the kind of the breakout feature, because other folks do that, is the fact that it's all this voice control, but no app, no Wi-Fi, no hub. And I think it's really amazing. And Emerson has been around for more than 100 years, and here they are, really kind of breaking ground with this.
We have a new car. I sound like The Price is Right. A new car! But yeah.
This is called the Aptera, and it's the first production-intended solar-powered car. It has two seats and 3 wheels. It's lightweight carbon fiber body. It can go 40 miles on just light energy alone. It has a 400-mile radius on a full charge. It goes from 0 to 60 in 6 seconds. And most people can drive it if you're doing just like everyday driving without ever plugging it in. If you do have to plug it in, it plugs into a Tesla. But I'm going to ask you a question. It's coming out supposedly later this year as a production line car. What do you think the cost is going to be of this car?
Now we are doing The Price is Right. I would say $100,000.
I would have guessed that. I actually guessed like $150,000. The answer is they say it's going to come out at $40,000, which I think is amazing if that actually happens.
That's how much I paid for my Dodge Neon.
I'm telling you, I can't get over it. If this comes out at $40,000, I think a lot of people are going to buy it. I mean, I think that's a pretty amazing price.
Okay, we were talking about this next one in our meeting. Hey, Steve, tell us about a salt spoon.
So this is one of those things, you never know what you're going to find at CES. This is one of those little things. It's from Japan. It's from a company called Karen. And it is a spoon that actually amplifies the flavor of salt. So what it means is you can put less salt, for example, in your soup or your ramen, and this way it gives you basically, for a low sodium diet, it's ideal. It still tastes salty because it has a little electric charge in there that zaps it so that it actually stimulates your taste buds, so you think there's more salt in the food than there is without taking in all that salt. Excuse me. So that it's really kind of neat. I tried it out. They had little bowls of soup there, and I tasted it, and without one was really bland and yucky. And when I used the spoon, it tasted like a great bowl of chicken soup.
The humor wasn't lost on me. The moment you said zap, your camera went up and down. But yeah. The damn thing didn't shock your tongue though? That's what I'm worried about.
Not at all. It's a very, very, very low amount of electricity, but what it does, it stimulates it fools your taste buds into thinking there's more salt than there actually is there. You can't do it with no salt. There has to be a little bit of salt in the product. It amplifies that salt. And it's the electric salt spoon.
We saw you with Will.i.am. Did you meet Snoop too?
I did meet Snoop, and we actually talked for like a chunk of time. We to prove that we did it. I am the gadget guy to the hip hop world. As you know. But so we talked about AI. He has a lot of fears about AI. We talked about Martha Stewart. Is she or isn't she a robot? And we talked about a few other things. So we had a great little conversation. He was super, really fun to talk to, and it was just great. And actually, he was right behind me looking at a product, and I turned around. And I was like, oh my God, I've got Snoop right here, and we just started yik-yakking for a little bit. So yeah, I'm a brush with greatness there.
I love him, and I love you. Thanks, buddy. Steve Greenberg, everybody. For more information, gadget recommendations, head to stevegreenberg.tv and check out his game show on YouTube called What the Heck Is That? We're going to take a break. We'll be back.